Are you a child? Hey everyone, welcome to this week's edition of Steve's Hat Picks, a web series with a useless title because it doesn't even apply to what we do anymore. It used to be the best 3 highlights of the week, at least according to me, and then we'd usually make it 3, but sort of 5, and now I think we have like 7 or 8. But they're great! Also, algorithms and stuff. Anyway, welcome to this week's edition of Hat Picks, and without further delay, let's get to it. Number 1, the New York Islanders as a team are a hat pick. A lot of people wrote them off, myself included. It wasn't even just the loss of John Tavares or even Calvin DeHaan, which no one talks about. A lot of their additions, even some of their re-additions like Matt Martin, people didn't really agree with. And then late in the season, we were having discussions that I never thought we would have, like, boy, the Islanders are really missing Val Filppula right now. And not only do they make the playoffs and comfortably, they knock off the Pittsburgh Penguins in a sweep. They're a good team with lots of youth and skill, but a lot of those guys were castaways. Sure enough, Jordan Eberle with a goal in each game.
Barzal to Eberle, goes to the net, scores!
And Robin Lehner has been unreal, stopping pucks and punching heads.
Henderson kept it in from the front. Hornqvist now going out on Robin Lehner. Look out! Bert Dwyer has to get in the way. Lehner's got the glove off here. And now we've got all heck breaking loose around the Islanders netminder. And part of this might be trying to get inside the head of Robin Lehner, who's been in the heads of the Penguins all series long.
Their performance in the first round is definitely worthy of a hat pick. Do we have a broom? Do we have should I just throw it on the ground? Will people get mad? I'll leave it there. I don't want to make you mad. Here, let me replace it with another. Well, that's not going to work. What do you think, producers? Should I leave the Colorado Avalanche jersey up or no? Turning the knife, unnecessary. Anyway, Islanders are a hat pick. Oh, the Leafs. I couldn't get more obnoxious. Proved you wrong. You know what? This is a pretty sick goal. This is Andreas Johnsson with the backhand roof, but how about the pass from Tavares? I had Islanders fans with me for just a second.
Here's Matthews up against Brandon Carlo. Tavares centering. Johnsson backhander scores!
Can't get the puck out of the line. You've got he and Camper now. Chara had just had a long shift, so he's sitting on the bench.
That is filthy dirty. People have been talking about the big difference this year in the series between the Leafs and Bruins being John Tavares. Well, that's a difference-making play. But also credit to Andreas Johnsson, AHL playoff MVP last year. He's got to step it up another notch. He's got a golden opportunity playing with Austin Matthews. And he does that. That is a hat pick, but it's probably not even the biggest hat pick of the game. That would belong to Mitch Marner, almost blocking a shot with his face, Joe Bowen, because of course Joe Bowen. Take it away.
Marchand back to the point. Pasternak closing. Near side. Krejci. Pasternak shot. Stop. Block. 2 blocks. 2 blocks made by Marner. What a play. Holy Mackinac. The Leafs little guy is a hero right there.
The sick goals, the big saves, even the hits. Those are all the things you expect out of any hockey game in the regular season. This sort of reckless abandon is the stuff that the playoffs are made of. It's awesome. This block shot makes up for the fact that, according to social media, Mitch Marner eats his ice cream like a psychopath. And when I mentioned it to producer Drew, the producer, he said, oh, he eats ice cream like me? And I said, pardon? And then he says, yeah, like you put milk on it first. What's wrong with you? Eat your ice cream. Are you a child? You and Mitch Marner have the same eating habits. This explains a lot. That's dang it. It's going in the... Anyway, moving on. TJ Oshie with a little creativity on this one. Hi-ya! So this is brilliant. TJ Oshie coming in against former teammate Justin Williams. He leans on his leg to take the wrist shot. This leg's got nothing to do. Why not? Yeah, I get the flexibility of a snowboard. He kicks Justin Williams' stick out of the way and opens up a beautiful scoring chance for himself that he buries.
Kuznetsov, right side, Oshie with a clean look to the backhand. He scores! TJ Oshie, and it's 2-0.
Niskanen identifies a stretch pass through the middle to Kuznetsov, and then watch Oshie with his leg.
That's sick. That's a hat pick. So naturally, I have to ruin it. Okay, you're not allowed to kick the puck in the net. I assume that's because skates have, well, they're knife shoes. You could really, really hurt someone. It's dangerous. But you can kick a pass. You can kick the puck out of harm's way. And I just learned you can kick a stick out of someone's hands. Should that be allowed? And most of you just screamed yes at the screen, so you just acknowledged that goals that are kicked in should count. Yes, you did. You said that verbatim. I'll stop ruining it. It's a hat pick. That's a cheeky play. Our next hat pick comes from Vegas. Oh, it's got to be Mark Stone, right? 6 goals so far. Max Pacioretty's having himself a playoff run. You're right. Vegas goal scorer, Shea Theodore?
Notably, Vegas maybe just at the start of a change. Here's Theodore knifing his way through. He scores! What a goal from Shea Theodore!
Holy smokes, Shea Theodore picks up this puck. Brent Burns has lost his gap as he was anticipating a dump in. And check out the wheel. So he joins the rush after Pacioretty missed a pass in the middle here. He grabs it and he's off to the races.
Oh, Bobby Shea Theodore. You like that? A crowbar producer loves it. Better than your stupid ice cream. Monstrosity ought to be ashamed. Arrested. Anyway, Shea Theodore splitting the D on the San Jose Sharks. Brent Burns, Drew Doughty must have loved that one, and Brendan Dillon. And after he splits the D, he completes the impossible and beats Martin Jones for a goal. That was rude. I'm genuinely sorry that he is the goalie of the San Jose Sharks. That's rude. Dude, he's been bad. Watch the Dangits video. He might make an appearance. But this goal from Shea Theodore, oh, that's a hat pick. Our next hat pick, this has been a playoff of upsets, you could say. Steve, you talked about the Islanders and not the Blue Jackets in hat picks. Oh, you're going to want to watch the Dangits. But the Colorado Avalanche, a little bit quietly, maybe it's that old Western time zone thing, are giving the Calgary Flames heck, royal heck. And here are the Avalanche in overtime, stealing one of the road games against the Flames.
On a great chance for the Flames. Here's a chance. McKinnon scores! Nathan McKinnon in overtime. And the Avalanche tie the series at 1.
And he just goes right upstairs, and you can see just how quick he gets that puck.
Nathan McKinnon is a bad man. Jeff Merrick was floating it on Twitter. He's got to be a top 5 forward in the league, right? Even if you don't agree with it, are you really going to argue against it? If you do, he might snipe on you. It's a series where the stars got to show up, not the Dallas Stars, the stars of each team got to show up, and wow, has McKinnon done that so far. And if the Avalanche add some more weapons, the Flames could be in real trouble. Oh, final hat pick, Cale Makar. All in the same week, Cale Makar won the Hobey Baker Award as the best player in college hockey, competed in the Frozen Four, signed an NHL deal, and he got to play in his first NHL game, which was in the playoffs against the team in the city that he grew up in, and he does this.
Here he goes. Dropped it off. Chance for Johnson. Shot, scores! Pardon me, that was Makar. And he gets his first NHL goal in the playoffs on a setup by McKinnon. Cale Makar, welcome to the NHL.
That is a weak Cale Makar. Wow, is that a hat pick though? Congrats to Cale Makar. Heck of a start. So that is it for this week's edition of Steve's Hat Picks. Thank you very much for watching. Did you agree with the list? Let me know down below. Watch, something crazy is going to happen tonight, and you're going to be like, you missed it, and I'm going to be like, we shot before it happened. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like to tell all your friends. If I said that already, have I said that? We'll do it. It's important.